I wanted to answer a question in this video that I got from one of you. The question is written at the top, and it's basically about the idea of the CPI, which measures inflation. And I want to talk about this number 100 and what it means. So let's go to the original of that graph. And if we go over here, and I'll put that link into the video description, but if we go there and click on Edit Graph, what we see is that it says index 2010 equals 100. And on the graph itself, if you come back to 2010, we can see the two countries in question, Rwanda and Congo, both say 100. So really what's going on with this is that I in CPI means index. And indexing a number is just a way to make comparisons. And in the base year, that is the year that you start the index in, 100 is always what it starts at. So in this year, in 2010, that's the year that they're indexing all the numbers after, they're indexing it to 2010. Likewise, all the numbers before are being indexed or changed to adjust to 2010 prices. So for example, what's going on here is that if we go to 2008, so prices in Rwanda were about 11% lower because, where'd we go? Prices in Rwanda were about 11% lower in 2008 than they were in 2010, whereas prices in Congo were about 7.3% lower than they were in 2010. That's one of the nice things about an index is because it's from 100, you can just subtract the difference. So 100 minus 92.66 is about 7.3, and that is the percentage change. So that's very useful as long as we're referring to the base year. Interestingly, you actually see prices in Rwanda are slightly higher in 2009 than they are in 2010 because the index is above 100. That's unusual. Almost always for CPIs, the numbers before the base year will be below 100 and the numbers after the base year will be under 100. I mean, it's very little. Basically, prices didn't really change from 2009 to 2010, but it's still kind of interesting. So again, looking at these, what we're talking about is we're not comparing prices in Rwanda to prices in Congo. The CPI isn't able to do that. However, we can look at the rate of inflation, and what we can see is that 5 years on, the rate of inflation in Rwanda was 26.35%. Again, if we're comparing it to 2010, it's simply 126.35 minus 100 is the percentage, so 26.35%. Whereas inflation in Congo was less at 18.5%. Okay, so that's what we can use CPIs for. So to the question, it's not bad that it's increased. I mean, there's been inflation the entire time, except again, in Rwanda, there wasn't that much in 2009, but that could be a number of reasons. So to answer the question here, yeah, I mean, we can say that Congo's inflation was faster. That's perfectly valid. Now, I'm not sure where your numbers are coming from, but they do seem to be different than what's being shown here. So that's one of the things with statistics. Yeah, we can get various answers. Anyway, hope this helps, and talk to you later.